Hi guys, I am Mithila Mehta, and on today's episode of Life Beyond Cricket, we're finally going to meet one of the most popular and most loved players of Team RCB. Please meet the superstar, the superhuman, AB de Villiers. The one and only ABD and his adorable little son. Thank you guys so much for being on this episode of Life Beyond Cricket. I think this is one episode that our fans have been really looking forward to.
Thank you, it's nice to be here. I'm very excited to be chatting to you guys.
Thank you.
He's going to say bye
Okay.
now. He's looking for his mom,
Maybe
as
he'll
always.
be back soon.
Yeah.
So AB, tell me, you've been part of IPL and RCB for a couple of seasons now. How has the journey been? How do you feel?
I've had a fantastic 6 years now at RCB. It's my 7th year this year. It's been an absolute pleasure and a privilege to be playing for this franchise. It's obviously a very professional, very organised franchise. We haven't won that trophy yet. We came very close last year, but hopefully we'll cross the line this year. I know the fans need a bit of silverware to keep the faith going in us. Look, but I love playing for this franchise. It's definitely we've definitely got the best fans in the world. There's no doubt about that. The Chinnaswamy is the best stadium there is, and it's always an electrifying vibe to play there. It's just great to be back this year. I've had some injuries, injury worries over the last few weeks, but luckily I played in my first game the other night, so I'm happy to be.
That was an amazing performance.
Thank
I think
you.
that was exactly what the fans needed to bolster their spirits for this season. Maybe tell me, what kind of a person are you like off the field? I know this is a generic question, but
Yeah, it's a very complicated question.
Yes.
I think I've changed a lot over the years. I think all people do. As you get older, you get a bit more experienced. You start knowing more things about life. I think you get a bit more complex as a human as well, the more knowledge you gain over the years. So I've changed a lot. I think I got a bit more calmer over the years. Being a father of one now, soon it'll be two. That certainly changes a lot of things. I think it taught me a lot about patience and just being calm under pressure when the pressure is on. I'd like to think that I've got a kind heart. There's actually no doubt about that. It doesn't always come through nicely, but I try to have a kind heart as often as possible. And I'm not sure. I'm a very happy person. I'm definitely a very happy person.
I can imagine that.
I see the positive in all situations.
What makes you happy?
My family. My family makes me happy. Not only my wife and my boy, and soon to be 2 boys, but also my family at home, my parents, my brothers, and their wives and kids as well. So family and close friends are the things that make me happy.
The ABD we know is the boldest, most fearless player, but I'm sure there are certain things that scare you. It's only human. So why don't you tell our fans a little bit about that, and how do you kind of overcome those fears to emerge as this bold player that you are?
I might come across as bold and fearless, but every single game I play, I have doubts in myself. I have fear of failing, and that's very normal. I think the way to get through it is I've accepted that over the years, that that's not going to change. That's what it is. You do doubt yourself as a human being, as a player. Having been away from the game for 5 months, I came back still doubting myself, even though people think I'm a really good player. I still don't believe that always.
That's very hard for me to believe and comprehend, really.
That's very true. In the last game I had lots of doubts, lots of insecurities about my own game, and look, you get looked after really well at the IPL, not only financially, but people look after you well. They stay in the best hotels, and you've got a team around you that really supports you well, and you want to make up for that and want to make sure that you perform. So there's always that doubt of, am I giving back to the franchise enough? So the pressure of performing is always there, and the way to get through that is just to believe in yourself 100% and to see the cup half full and not half empty.
Last question. So a lot of fans have actually been asking this question, and they're eager to know the story of how you met your wife, Danielle, and how things worked out between you all.
They must go buy my book because I explain all of that in there. No, we met on a dad's farm. A dad's got a farm, and he sort of broke it up in a few plots, and he wanted to sell it off, and my mom was the estate agent at the time. So on one Sunday afternoon, we were just chilling at home, and she said, like, she knows of this nice lodge where we can go have lunch. And we went for lunch, and and that's where I saw Danielle.
So you're literally met because of your parents.
Because of my mom and my father-in-law.
Very interesting, very interesting. But thank you so much, ABD. We're looking forward to all your performances, and I'm a big fan personally as
Thank
well.
you.
So I'm really excited to see what you can pull off for the team.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Nice
you
talking
so
to
much for being here. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It was so much fun meeting ABD, and I'm sure you'll had a great time watching this video too. Stay tuned.